anyone who is, I think, shocked or surprised at the scale in which this incident has really gripped a lot of the public consciousness and imagination, I think people need to really understand how much everyday people are living with eroded health or know someone who died or passed away, and in their most vulnerable moments had either their lives destroyed from a devastating healthcare diagnosis that completely upended their financial life, or know someone whose life was in fact taken from a diagnosis. And I think that this collective American experience, which is so twisted to have in the wealthiest nation in the world, all of that pain that people have experienced is being concentrated on this event. And it's really important that we take a step back. This is not to comment, and this is not to say that an act of violence is justified, but I think for anyone who is confused or shocked or appalled, they need to understand that people interpret and feel and experience denied claims as an act of violence against them. People go homeless over the financial devastation of a diagnosis that doesn't get addressed, or the amount that they're going to have to cover with a surprise bill and things like that. And when we kind of talk about how systems are violent in this country, in this passive way, our privatized healthcare system is like that for a huge amount of Americans. I mean, I did not have health insurance until I got elected to Congress. I was running, when I first ran for Congress, I had to sit in a free clinic while waiting so that I could get a blood test that I could afford, while people were canvassing and knocking doors with flyers with my name on it. Healthcare in this country has gotten to such a depraved state that people are living with things that they should never have to live with. Now, this is not to say that, and this is not to participate in that glorification, but we need to understand that extreme levels of inequality in the United States yield high degrees of social instability. And this is why this is one of the practical reasons for people who are not moved by the moral case for why everybody should have a house over their head and the ability to see a doctor. We should at least be moved by the social stability case of the fact that we cannot, continue like this. Our democracy is eroding because inequality is busting this country up at the seams, and that is what allows a fascist administration to take the pain of inequality and blame it on an immigrant, or blame it on a poor person, or blame it on someone that doesn't look like themselves. So, I think it's just important that people not pretend to act like they don't know where this is coming from.